Hey guys, I am officially back with another review related to skincare line products, whatever you want to mention. So if you remember around my birth, like for my birthday, um, haul that I bought for myself, this is one of those where I bought for myself, and this is specifically from Ulta. Um, so I mean, if you guys are aware, I don't know if it's outside of the states, but here in New York, I know that a lot closer to holidays, some starts earlier in November, some starts later in November, where they kind of put together products from the same line, and they sell it like together in one packaging. So this was one of those. This is, I believe, pronounced as Biossance. I am assuming. I may be wrong. If someone wants to break it down in the comments down below, that um, the correct way of pronouncing it, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. However, this does include the serum right here, which is the squalane. Again, I might be pronouncing that wrong. Plus, copper peptide, rapid plumbing serum. I'm going in the order of how you should apply it on your face. And then it's the squalane plus marine algae eye serum, eye cream. And then this is the squalane omega repair cream, and then this is the squalane plus vitamin C rose oil. So you're kind of going like this way. I know I should have put it the other way around, but I'm sorry about that. Anyways, to start off with the serum, it is supposed to help out with the plumbing, long-lasting hydration. Um, the eye cream is supposed to help out with this. It's supposed to smooth out the look of the skin around the eye area. Um, then the cream is supposed to deeply strengthen the skin's moisture barrier. The oil is supposed to brighten, firm, fight free radicals with vitamin C, hydrating squalene, and Cleo's crystal. Now, please do not ask me what Cleo's crystal is. CHIOS crystal. Um, that is literally new to me. But it does give a brief description in the bottom as well. Actually, you know what? It's better to rearrange these because it's a little hard for me to remember, like, go in order. It's not hard, but it's like the concentration is a little. So let's start with the serum. So on the bottle itself, it does mention that it is instant hydration with hyaluronic acid and paracress. Now, this is probably by far my favorite serum. Yes, I do feel a little plumbing to the skin. There is some hydration to it. A lot of the serums that I've used, especially the back-to-back recent ones I've been using, and then some in the beginning of the pandemic that I have used were not the best ever, especially the ones with the faulty syringe. But this is probably by far my um favorite serum that I have used. My skin does feel good. It's not supposed to 100% completely hydrate your skin. This is just like a prep to the skin in a way. The main moisture does come from other products, so please just keep in mind that this is not going to give you 100% hydration and be like, okay, you know what, that's it. Or this is not the only step. Like for example, if you're putting on makeup and you want maximum hydration to your skin, then I would say this is just one of those steps. Um, if you like, I'll actually, you know what, let me bring the makeup part later on. Continue the makeup part later because it will make more sense. But it did help out with the prepping of my skin to start it off. Now the eye cream right here. This to go more in detail, it is supposed to help with visibly firm and instantly smooths. I think the other eye cream that I used besides this was from Estee Lauder. I do have another eye cream from Estee Lauder that I'm gonna use after completely fusing these up. I think I still have a little bit of this left. It's just that I don't want to mix the two. I don't know. Let's see. But I'm definitely gonna be still using this on the top. But I think I'm gonna pause the oil just to see how Estee Lauder, the other cream that eye cream that I have, because the one that I have is a little bit have like the regular creamy texture. This is more of a creamy texture. The one that I have right now is a little bit more on the thicker side. So that's why I want to use it on its own before I use this. Um, Anyways, moving forward is that this did help out smooth out my skin compared to the Estee Lauder. It's like more on the watery side. Like, let me see if I can open the cream one itself, because even though the cream is not gonna be the best example, um, as you can see, this is not too thick. This is how the other Estee Lauder, the first one that I have used. Once I do the Estee Lauder one, then you'll know how thick I'm actually talking about. It will make more sense. But let's just disregard the second Estee Lauder one for now. Anyways, I did notice how smooth under the eyes feel, because I feel like I normally do have a hard time moisturizing under my eyes with a regular cream, lotion, moisturizer, whatever you want to mention. And I do feel like this does help out with my eyes a lot, especially under my eyes. It's pretty good. Now we will move on with the Omega Repair Cream. It deeply moisturizes skin. Yes, I do feel like it does get moisturized. I think this is probably among the four. I think this is probably my last favorite. If I have to put in order, this will probably be number four. I feel like it does moisturize to a certain extent, which is why I think they have the oil to help with the moisturizing part, especially if your skin is normal or dry. Um, I just feel like it does moisturize to, like, it has a minimal moisturizing effect. Since it does say that it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to deeply strengthen skin's moisture barrier. That's why I said in the back of the box. Um, so I feel like it may take some time to actually feel something on its own, but I do still like it. But I feel like it may take some time. Um, to see some kind of results. Now, the final part is the oil, which is supposed to visibly brighten and firm the skin. Out of all the four products, this is the only one that came in this original size. The other three are more of like, I think I would say like the sample size, I guess. I'm assuming, but those are not the actual size, like the actual big jars. However, if you may have seen my other oil related products, like especially the bio oils I mentioned about, you may have, I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Majority of you may be new to this channel. Whenever I hate using any oil based products, I think the only one that I've used the longest was the bio oil, which I actually started using in February of this year, 2022. And I actually temporarily paused it because I'm actually using this oil right now. And I think bio oil and this particular oil, the Biossance oil, this one, I think are my two favorite oil products in general, because I have used the oil based serum before, because this is a water based oil serum. I have used a oil based serum before. I hated it because I felt like it's just staying on the top of my skin, not helping with the other products to sink in. And from what I'm aware, the oils should go towards the end, because the sequence of the products on your skin is supposed to go from the lightest to the thickest. Because if you use the thickest product first, then all the other products will not actually go in your skin. It becomes like a barrier. Hence why oil should go at the end and serum normally goes in the beginning. But oil based serum didn't really make sense to me. I did try it, but it did not help at all. And especially for like a syringe, I felt like it was too thick and I had a hard time putting on my skin. Um, so and then I remember using oil based makeup remover. I hated it because it didn't help out. I just the like not even like it didn't really remove the makeup. I just felt like I was just wasting the product to begin with. So I prefer water based oil. I remember one time, the first time I used an oil based product was a face wash, and I felt like my face got really oily for a couple of days. So I hated using oil based products. And as of now, I think this is first official year of mine that I actually do like some kind of oil based products, and it's Biossance and oil based and bio oil. Um, so this is probably by far my favorite one, and I do notice with this is that when I put it on my face, for a couple minutes you will feel like it's just sitting there on your face and you notice it, but within a couple minutes your skin will absorb it and your skin will feel better. Um, and I believe when I do, once you have this, you don't even need to use a primer for the makeup. That's why I was saying in the beginning that I'm gonna wait until the end to continue talking about makeup. I have noticed a tremendous improvement on how my skin looks with the makeup, because they normally say the foundation, the base of the makeup is the foundation. However, that's not true. The base of the makeup, or like to make your makeup look flawless, is how your skin is. If your skin is not moisturized, it's not smooth. I wouldn't say smooth, but if it's not moisturized enough, if you don't have skin prep, then your makeup is not gonna look great. It's gonna look more on the drier side. Um, if you do, this will definitely be helpful if you want to have a more dewy look. Um, if you do not want to have a dewy look, I would just say disregard this. And then just use like primer in that sense, which is not oil based. But however, I do notice that my makeup will look a little bit more on the dewy side. But if I'm just keeping it a little simple, it will kind of look dewy, but not like you know how like with the full glam makeup, doing makeup, my makeup's not gonna look like that because it's not full glam, so it's not gonna really look as dewy. But if you're doing a full glam makeup, which you want to look dewy, this will help. Now I do want you guys to take this as a grain of salt. It did work for my skin. I did not get any negative reactions to from it. Um, so it worked out for my skin. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's skin may react differently. There may be certain products that it may not react great to your skin. So I do want you guys to do your research as well and take this as a grain of salt. And that being said, I would suggest that if you are going to use it, keep in mind that if you do feel like it started feeling a little weird on your skin, go wash your face off and don't use this from there on, because it's not good for your skin then. So it worked for me. Just keep that in mind that like it's something that may work for me, not may necessarily not work for you, and vice versa, meaning that if something worked for you, it doesn't necessarily mean that will work for me. However, I do recommend this using this product. I will suggest you use it. I will continue using it. um I think I finally found something that I would like. I do have one, two other products that lines that I'm gonna use to review on, and then after that, I'm just gonna continue using this. I think after 2 years worth of doing reviews and everything, I finally found something that I completely like and genuinely will just continue using over and over again. Other than that, if you guys want to have me review certain products, please let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know your opinions on this product. Other than that, I'll be linking both my Instagram pages down below. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.